Dana Osgood is in for Ryan Breton today. Today was enjoyable.
It was enjoyable.
It's different when we know what's coming.
Yes, we have a much more rainy, a much more cloudy pattern that's coming up, but today we ended up with a bit more sunshine, especially if you were away from the coast. And the temperatures really responded there. Another day where some places inland were able to get into the 80s. Keep in mind, our average high temperature is 64, so we're talking much more about summer temperatures here. Got to 83 in Freiburg, but those coastal temperatures with that onshore flow, meaning it was a little bit cooler there. But something you might have noticed today, something actually the first thing I noticed when I walked outside, was how humid it felt. That's because our dew points are in the 60s, which puts us right in that sticky category. It's not going to be humid very more days, but it was something I definitely noticed about the forecast today. Because we were able to get some sunshine out in the afternoon, that also meant we had some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. A decent amount of lightning activity. Most of these showers have been in the northern half of the state, mainly up in the mountains. That's where we were able to see the most sunshine today and where temperatures were the warmest. So certainly a day that felt a bit summery in that sense. We do have a couple of watches and warnings up here in the green colors here. That's some flash flood warnings in effect until tonight at 6 p.m. That's because some of those thunderstorms have been pretty stationary throughout the day, dropping a lot of rain in the same areas. So that's there. And then the lighter green color there are just some flood advisories. So once we get to sunset, the rest of those storms will continue to calm down, but then the rainy trend is going to continue as we get into the weekend and into next week too. We'll start off the day tomorrow with a lot of drizzle and a lot of fog around. And it's going to be significantly cloudier, but look what this model cooks up in the afternoon. We do have that chance of some thunderstorms once again, especially around midday. This is a look Saturday at 11 a.m., seeing some decent thunderstorm activity through the areas at the central part of the state, moving through the Bangor area between 2 and 3 p.m. into down east areas by about 4. I think it'll be harder tomorrow to break out of that cloud cover. So I think closer to the coastline, we'll have a little bit less of a chance of some of that thunderstorm activity because we'll have that onshore flow once again. Temperatures will be a lot colder. Once we get to about 9 p.m., we have another round of showers and thunderstorms possible, and that will move across the state overnight. Then once we get into Sunday, we do have a little chance of some sunshine, perhaps possible in areas like York or Cumberland counties, but then we fill in with a lot of cloud cover again. And I want to point out for the weekend, it's not going to be raining the whole time, but there's always going to be that chance of showers and thunderstorms that are going to be hanging around, kind of looming over us throughout the whole weekend here. And that will last into Monday too because of an upper level area of low pressure. And as long as these green and blue colors sit around where we are, that means temperatures will be below average. It'll be very cloudy and very showery. So it hangs around until Monday, and then look, we miss out on that ridge. It goes to our south, and another upper level low moves in, which means Memorial Day weekend is looking a little rainy as well. Spring takes a hiatus with temperatures largely below average. Marine forecast, ocean temp up to 54. So at least that's a little warmer. So if you look at that 7-day forecast, I know there's a lot of cloud icons, a lot of raindrops there. It's not going to be raining, Brian, throughout this entire stretch all the time. The amount of total precipitation is on the lower side, but we are going to have a lot of chances of rain coming up. Most rain will be Thursday, best chance of a little sunshine Tuesday.
And seeing that drop in the temperature for the week.
Yeah, it's going to be, especially in comparison to today, where it was also quite humid, I think it's going to feel pretty chilly.
We'll notice that. Dana, thanks so much.